Hello, my name is Sean, and welcome back to our comparison of Grizzly's line of 17-inch wood cutting bandsaws. This is part 2 in our video series, and in this video we will be covering the G0513X2B, the G0513X2BF, the G0636X, and the G0636XB 17-inch wood cutting bandsaws. Let's start with the G0513X2B. This is a full-featured heavy-duty saw that has a strong 2-horsepower motor and is wired for 220-volt single-phase power. It has a 12-inch resaw capacity and has the power and capability to resaw all day long. It is a 2-speed saw with the blade speeds being 1,700 and 3,500 feet per minute. Speed changes are derived with a step pulley. The range of blade width on the G0513X2B is 1/8 of an inch to 1 inch, and the length is 131.5 inches. Grizzly carries a full selection of blades for all our bandsaws. With the quick change blade release, blade changes are quick and easy. And I'll show you how easy it is to change the blade on this machine. First, disconnect the machine from the wall power outlet. Then all you have to do is flip this lever up on the back of the machine. Open the upper and lower wheel covers. Remove the table insert and table alignment pin, and slide the blade off the wheels. Turn and slide out the groove cut in the side of the table. Here's how to get your new blade in and your saw up and running. First, slide the blade through the groove in the table. Line up the new blade on the 2 wheels and through the guides. Flip the quick release lever back down and the blade is tight again. Glide the upper wheels slowly by hand to make sure the blade is properly aligned on the wheels and the blade guides. Shut both the upper and lower doors. Replace the table insert and table alignment pin. It is important to note that the table alignment pin makes sure the workpiece does not catch on the slotted part of the table. Plug the cord back into the outlet and you're back in business. Also featured are double ball bearing blade guides with full enclosure protection. These bearings run cooler and are extremely wear resistant over standard guide blocks. The cutting capacity and width is 16.25 inches. Generally, when you refer to a 17-inch bandsaw, it is close to the distance from the blade to the saw's frame. The wheels are made of cast iron and are computer balanced for smooth operation. They also run on heavy-duty ball bearings. Blade tension is adjusted using the knob under the wheel cover. The quick release blade tension lever allows you to quickly relieve blade tension when not in use to maximize blade life, and then quickly retension the blade again when needed. Blade tracking is quick and easy using the blade tracking window and the knob on the back of the bandsaw. The body of this bandsaw is made of heavy-duty reinforced steel. This reduces weight without sacrificing rigidity. Watch how smooth the saw is when I turn it on. The heavy-duty table is made of precision ground solid cast iron and has a gear to adjust tilt. The table tilts 45 degrees to the right and 5 degrees to the left. The machine comes complete with a heavy-duty miter gauge and cast iron fence. The cast iron fence locks in place at the desired location with a quick flip of the handle. The fence also lifts off the table when not needed. The aluminum resaw fence is also included with this saw. This fence allows you to get your guides real close to the workpiece when working on small items. The table size is extra wide and increased to just over 23 inches wide. The table trunnions are upgraded to cast iron instead of steel. This saw is pre-wired to 220 volt and features an electronic motor brake that stops the blade quickly. Watch how fast this blade stops once I hit the stop button. 1, 2, 3. Dual 4-inch dust ports allow for maximum dust collection. The floor to table height on this saw is a comfortable 37.5 inches. The shipping weight of this saw is approximately 446 pounds and comes to you in a nice wood slate crate. In case you're picking this up at one of our 3 locations, let's measure it. 31 inches wide by 21 inches deep by 81 inches tall. Next, we'll go over the G0513X2BF bandsaw. This saw has the same features as the previous G0513X2B, but the motor brake is activated with a foot pedal micro switch. This allows the operator to have hands-free braking. It is still an electronic motor brake with a foot pedal simply activating the switch that triggers the braking. The shipping weight of this saw increases to 460 pounds from the 446 pounds of the G0513X2B. Now we'll move on to the G0636X. We designed this ultimate 17-inch bandsaw to compete directly against the high-end European expensive models. After several years in development, we put together this amazing package that is a perfect blend of precision and muscle, with all the features and more of comparable saws. This saw has 5 horsepower of wood-devouring power and is wired for 220 volts single-phase electricity. It has a blade speed of 4,500 feet per minute and a blade capacity of 1/8 to 1 3/8 of an inch. Blade length increases to 160 to 162 inches on this saw and features a blade tension indicator, tracking window, and quick change blade release tension lever. The cutting capacity in width is 16.5 inches. The resaw capacity, or how tall a board you can run through this saw, is 16 inches. The table size has been increased to 25.5 inches and is made of precision ground cast iron. The table trunnion is made of cast iron and has adjustable rack and pinion table tilt mechanism. This is an exclusive feature that lets you control table tilt as well as lock the table without holding on to it. The rack and pinion also acts as a heavy-duty stabilizer for the table. The wheel covers are pre-formed hinged steel, and the wheels are computer-balanced heavy-duty cast iron with rubber tires. Another important feature on this saw is the mechanical foot brake. When depressed, the brake disengages power and also acts as a mechanical brake against the wheel. This micro switch is what kills the power to the motor, and as you can see, the brake pad stops the wheel from turning. Other features include a magnetic switch with key lock and a 35.5 inch floor-to-table height, and a 78.5 inch overall height and a 29.5 by 23.5 footprint. And for anyone looking for this saw with an electronic motor brake upgrade, we have provided the G0636XB. As soon as you depress the off button, the power to the motor cuts off and the brake activates. See how quickly it stops. This saw has received many industry awards, including Best New Tool, and has been described as a powerhouse, outclassing and outcutting many more expensive saws. The cast iron wheels are massive, the bearing guides are robust, and the rack and pinion tilting table is fantastic. Everything that should be overbuilt is overbuilt. This is a saw that will be in your shop for a long time. The shipping weight of this saw is approximately 784 pounds and comes to you in a nice wood slate crate. In case you're picking this up at one of our 3 locations, let's measure it. 35.5 inches wide by 27 inches deep by 88.5 inches tall. All of the 17-inch bandsaws we've looked at today feature powder coated paint to ensure a long-lasting, scratch-resistant finish, have a 1-year warranty, and are stocked at all 3 of our locations in Missouri, Pennsylvania, and Washington for same-day shipping 99% of the time. Our 17-inch bandsaws can be purchased via our toll-free number 1-800-523-4777 by visiting one of our retail locations or on our website www.grizzly.com. We also have an extensive parts department with over 1 million parts in stock at any given time should the need arise. Thank you for your interest in the Grizzly 17-inch bandsaws, and we look forward to serving you soon.